Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Override TME here, and today we are back again with another video. So basically, I'm the best trader y'all will ever see. I'm the most profitable trader y'all will ever see, and I'm the most consistent trader that y'all will ever see. Um, Moving on into Friday market session. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me just basically run down. This trade was invalid, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that. When you guys down on um what went down this morning. So this morning, photos, we had ran to 2.6. I'm supposed to run a mile, but I usually run 2. Time was 23 minutes 37 seconds. Average speed was 6 miles per hour. There you go. The reason why I love like running a mile or like running before I even take a trade or setup is because it's like pushes me. It's like discipline in a way. You get what I'm saying? Like getting up in the morning and first thing you do is run. Because I know that if I don't run, right? Mind you, I don't like to run. But I know that if I don't run and if I don't push myself to get up and run, like what makes me think I'm gonna push myself to get up and trade, right? For something like it's just like dang near common sense. And I've really seen the correlation to where I do get up and do something that actually pushes me to be consistent versus where I ignore it and do the opposite. And the outcomes are just like two completely different things here. But anyways, hold on. Let me ask for a quote of today. Grok. Let me find a good quote. All right. Here's a quote by Saint Maximilian Kolbe, who is actually my patron saint. If you don't know who he is, so basically Saint Maximilian Kolbe was basically someone who got sent to jail, and in jail, while he was a prisoner, he was basically preaching the word of Christ and things like that. But that's just a short breakdown of Saint Maximilian. I'm not gonna go into full detail all that, but the quote of the day that hold on. So basically, he's a patron saint of prisoners, people struggling with drug addiction, families, journalists, and the pro-life movement. All right. So the most deadly poison of our time is indifference, and this happens although the praise of God should know no limits. Let us strive, therefore, to praise Him to the greatest extent of our power. And then the business as trading quote of the day is by Jesse Livermore. I don't even know who that is, but it's there's a time to go long, a time to go short, and a time to go fishing. So basically, in breakdown summary, with that quote right there is saying like, there's a time to buy, there's a time to sell, and there's a time to step away from the market, right? Like you need to know when that time is for you to go fishing, go golfing, whatever it is. Just do something else than be on the market. But anyways, I just be doing this to make sure that it's not frozen. But we are here to talk about the current daily bias, right? So yesterday, let me break down my trade from yesterday because the thing was frozen. My screen was frozen. Okay, so yesterday, basically what happened was I was waiting for a confirmation after this high was broken and then a pullback, right? But what happened was, in fact, we didn't. Well, I did see the kind of confirmation with this candle that barely closed above. So I was like, I'm gonna wait for the next candle to close above and then enter off that. But keep in mind, the next candle that closed was another rocket, right? And it was like, if I enter from this candle right here, right? If I entered off the candle close, the risk to reward ratio, I honestly don't know what it could have been. It would have been, see, even if I caught it all the way at the pit at the top, it's still like not favorable because I don't really know what to target when we're at all-time highs. You feel me? If we're at all-time highs and we're crashing, I would definitely know where to target. But I literally didn't know what to target since freaking price. Oh yeah, I didn't know what am I talking about? It was right here. Okay. So essentially speaking, stop loss would have been here, and I would have targeted that right here. It'd be like, give me one. See, like it was like, yeah, this is what happened. It was like a point something risk to reward, and you know, if it's not anything greater than like 2, I'm not taking a trade. Word. So I didn't take the trade because the pullback wasn't large enough. And then we did have a second pullback, but that's after I had already walked away. And the rule is, once I walk away, literally once I walk away, I'm not going back. I'm not looking back at the charts. That's just that's just my rule, my personal rule. But anyways, today we have finally broken structure to bullish on the 30-minute, 1 hour, basically every time frame. All the time frames is screaming bullish, bullish, bullish. So realistically speaking, there's two things. We just broke all-time highs, so it's either it's kind of like a 50-50, more like a 60-40, right? It's either we try and look for a long setup, but if we look for a long setup, we don't know how high it's going to keep pushing because we're already at all-time highs. There's no target. There's no area to target. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no point of liquidity to target in all-time highs, right? Or we could try and look for a short setup, right? Basically, like, try and catch a pullback. But if I'm trying to catch a pullback in a short setup, I would, realistically speaking, have a lot of areas to target, right? Because realistically speaking, this isn't what causes the change of character, right? This breaking this low right here, realistically speaking, is what would cause a change of character. My bad. This is just like accumulation. So that's basically where my head is going right now. I guess I'll just have to see how the market works out. But the thing I know for a fact is I literally can't look for a long because the risk to reward won't be favorable unless, yeah, it literally won't be favorable if price pulls back and I target a long. Because I would have to put, if price pulls back here and doesn't break below this low, then that's where I most likely would be able to look for a long position, right? Because then I could put my stop loss below this low right here. Yeah. Or I could do the opposite and short down there. Stop loss about this high. What y'all think, right? Cause 1 to 3.6. Oh, these people like to based on the reactions I'm seeing, the best choice is would probably be the short option. Only got via one. All I need is pay up my daddy and mommy. Another thing is, like, once I see an entry, I'm not gonna be waiting for confirmations anymore, realistically speaking, because we already know like one thing or the other. If it breaks this high, it's going up. If it breaks this low, it's going low. So realistically speaking, the only thing to do is to take a 50-50. I call it a 50-50, but it's not really a 50-50, because you can already see price action is rejecting off or accumulating within this area right here. All right, but then again, let me don't worry about why I'm searching up corn husk and arrest them. Right. So, I mean, there isn't, like, price already pulled up here and it's consolidating hella. So, realistically speaking, this would be the real target area. Right, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enter the short. Stop loss above this high so I'm protected. And yeah. Shorting down here. In the previous area where I planned to enter from yesterday. Fuck it, let's do it. 500 return. Right. Sell 3 market. Fuck it. Should we do it? Should sell.
Order filled.
Oh! Doesn't matter. It's still within 200-ish. All right. We're in. Oh, yeah. We are officially in the short, right? Now, oh my goodness, I don't know. Like, shorting just looks like the best thing to do at the current moment. I feel like my TP should be here, cause like putting it all the way down here is a risk, cause we all know if price breaks this area right here, then that would basically mean we're like going full on bearish, right? So realistically speaking, because what I do is I always target the first area, and the first area is right here. So I might have to move my yeah, I might have to move that right here. Yo, you fuck up, man. Bro, every urge in my body is telling me to freaking do something, like, but I can't. I don't want to run 3 miles. I don't want to. I'm not gonna do it. Yo, good morning, chat. It's just a follow-up from the trade that I took. As you guys can see, it did end up being profitable. I did actually close the position early and moved my take profit to this area, because I realized that aiming for this low right here would be breaking my trading plan, and my trading plan was to target the first area of liquidity, which I'm pretty sure I said earlier. And I was just trying to find a way to kind of hype myself into doing the wrong thing, and I just decided to not do it and just close out. So as you guys can see, price didn't end up reversing or anything. I literally just closed it out around like, let me show you guys. I think it should show the, yeah, literally. I literally closed the position out around like 1 o'clock because it, like, I wasn't trying to be greedy, and I didn't want to run 3 miles for doing some dumb stuff and not following my trading rule or trading plan. So as you guys can see, we did come out winning this trade. This is literally what happens when you follow your rules, you follow your instincts, you follow your guts, and you go, like, especially right here, there was a whole lot of manipulation and things like that going on, but your boy still pulled it through, still held the position. I didn't close out. I didn't do anything dumb or stupid, even though I was trying to do something dumb or stupid by targeting this second area when my strat is literally to target the first area. But all what matters is that at the end of the day, I saw past whatever was going on here. I saw past all that with a clear head, entered the position, and stayed in. Make sure y'all stay tuned to more videos, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday days. Saturday, Sunday, taking a break from trading, obviously, because you have to, because you can't trade, but really taking time to reminisce on the things I did good, the things I could do better, and hop back in the markets next week. Excited for what next week has in store. Just keep on being consistent,